The girlies on Instagram and TikTok have been doing this baddie girl makeup. And I think I'm about to dive in and I'm about to show y'all what I've learned. I've taken notes. I've researched. I think y'all can see that this look has come together phenomenally. It's come together so beautifully. I can't wait for y'all to get into this look, to see the meat and the potatoes of it, just to see it all come together. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I had to really trust the process because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work out. I don't know. In the middle, I was like, I've never done this before, but I was like, you know what? Let me just trust the process. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get into this video. My skin is prepped, my brows are done. I wanted to just get that step out the way so we can jump right into this video. This is the video that y'all need to be watching because I know everybody's been wondering, what is this Instagram baddie? Let's get into it. Okay, so brows are done. Next thing I see the girlies doing on TikTok and Instagram, let's go in and color correct. I'm going to be using the shade Pure Orange from the MAC Studio Fix Conceal and Correct palette. The shade Dark. Let's see, I've been into this. Okay, to color correct, I'm going in with the Morphe E64 brush. And this is kind of what it looks like. You can kind of see it has that little flat edge to it. I'm looking at it in my camera. So I'm just gonna dip here. Some on my brush. And I'm gonna color correct around my mouth. I feel like that's where I have the most issues, is around my mouth. And I told y'all in my last video, I feel like around my mouth, I get really dark and I can see it in my videos. And I didn't really realize that before. But now that we're here, we know. You see me looking over here? I'm looking at my mirror. I have a little scar right here that I kind of want to cover up. I honestly don't even know where that scar came from. We looking crazy, but you got to trust the process. Now that we have color corrected, we go in with foundation. That's what the girlies do. Foundation is next. Are you following along? The notebooks need to be out. I don't know why y'all be watching my videos without notebooks. For my foundation, I'm going in with the Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Blur and Balm Powder in the shade 9. For my brush, I'm using the Real Techniques 205 brush just to apply. As you can see, it's pretty flat. Let's hold this up here. We're just gonna go ahead and apply that to the face. I'm going in with my Morphe M439 brush just to blend out any of those streaks that might be left over. I did forget to say I did my lashes. I popped these lashes on from Amazon. I got them from Amazon. You know, Jeff Bezos got it all. The next step that I see the girlies do is they bronze. They'll put their foundation on and then bronze their face. Let's see how that works. I haven't done that. I usually do blush, concealer, then bronze, but they might have just put me on, and I might be putting you on too. I'm going in with my Made by Mitchell Curve Case, the shade Deep. Let's go ahead and open her up, y'all. I'm going to be taking shade and Laid. Let's see how this goes. Y'all can already see I've been playing in this. You can already see I love this one right here. So we're going to just go in. To apply my bronzer, I'm using my Morphe G2 brush. We're going to place it on the back of my hand. We're going to place it here. I'm going to place it here. Here. This is what I see them doing. Don't fight me. I'm trying to teach y'all what they teaching me. So they put it here. Look at what they did. Right next to you, look where your hairline stop at. Put it there. Okay, where your ear is. Look at where your ear is. There. Look at where your ear is. Here. This is where we're gonna put it here. We're wanting to give that facelift effect. The next step is they put it here. Y'all might have seen in my other video that I did put a little bit of bronze in this little area. Just gives you that just tad bit of warmth. I'm gonna place some on the outside of my eye here to blend out that bronzer. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M536 brush just to go ahead and blend everything out. If I have to add more, I'll add more, but we'll see. As you can see, I'm tapping. I love the warmth that Shade and Lay just brought back to my skin. I know y'all can see it. Look at that. I think I like doing this step before the blush, y'all. I think I've been influenced. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what y'all think? What y'all think? I'm liking this little Instagram baddie thing already. I'm going to be taking my MAC 212 brush. I'm going to be going in here and here. Apparently, that's what you're supposed to be doing with the cream bronzer for this Instagram baddie look. So let's make it do what it do. Okay, so I just bronzed my nose. I've never done it like this before, but this is what they said to do. I'm just following the instructions. Don't shoot the messenger. Next step is blush. I'm still using my Made by Mitchell curve case in the shade Deep, but I'm gonna be taking my blushes here at the top. I think I might go in with, for the Instagram baddies, they used more of a pinky color. So I'm gonna go in with Cherry Cola. I think I used it in my last video or one of these videos, but we'll see. Because I feel like Cowlick is just a little bit too pink. So this is Cowlick right here, and then this is Cherry Cola. I think I really like Cherry Cola. I'm gonna go in with Cherry Cola. Y'all, I know y'all see this blood. Look at this blush. This is such a beautiful springy color. It brings so much youth and vibrance to my face. I'm looking at it on camera right now, and it really looks phenomenal. Made by Mitchell. Mitchell, you was in that lab. You deserve your flowers. Because Cherry Cola has no business being this beautiful. It really has no business being this beautiful on my skin. Look at that, y'all. Let's go in and do the other side. And do you see how I'm stamping that into my skin? I'm just stamping that. The pink just goes perfectly with my skin tone and with my skin shade. It looks so perfect. The bronzer and the blush just blends perfectly with the Danessa Myricks foundation. I'm taking my makeup sponge. I'm just going to blend out where the blush and the bronzer met. To conceal, I'm going in with the Hourglass Concealer in Umber Vanish in the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in the shade 370. I'm using the two concealers because I do like the Hourglass Concealer because it gives me that nice warmth. I'm supposed to be applying this concealer with the brush. Now that the concealer is on, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit. Okay, y'all, I missed a step. Put concealer here and here. So I'm gonna just try it. I hope I did that right, y'all. We'll see how this look comes out. I'm really trying my hardest to trust the process. I really am. The girlies are going in with the triangle puff pad. Let's see how this works. I had to stop blending because I had to show y'all. Did this side out, and now look at this side. I think these Instagram and TikTok girlies be on to something. I'm gonna hold your hand in my hand when I say this. Let's start using the puff pads to blend out our concealer. If y'all was already blending out your concealer with the triangular puff pad, put a black heart in the comments because at this point, I don't know, what have I been doing? Hiding under a rock? Blend out this other side. Now that that concealer has been blended out, I'm gonna go in with my highlighting concealer. My Fenty Beauty concealer is the Pro Filter concealer in the shade 370. To apply this concealer, I'm gonna be using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush. It is the JH44 brush, and I just use this to apply my other concealer. Now that that Fenty Beauty concealer is on, let's let it dry down just a little bit. Y'all can see where I put it, my highlight points, my nose. The look is coming together. I'm a little hesitant, but I think I like it a little bit. I think it's giving Baddie. I think it's already giving Baddie. That's the thing. I think it's already giving Baddie. I'm gonna go in and blend it out with our puff. To get my nose, I'm gonna fold the makeup puff and we're gonna see if we can get it blended in there. To set my face, I'm going in with the One Size translucent setting powder, loose setting powder, and the Mercier medium deep. But you know I like to mix medium deep and translucent, honey. So let's set the face. I'm gonna set my blush as well with that translucent powder just so it can stay in place. I'm actually going to be going in with my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder to set the rest of my face. It is in the shade 4. I always mess up the name of this. I think it's the Flawless Filt'r Skin Finish. I don't know. I'm just using this powder to set the rest of my face. I'm gonna do my eyes, but what they do with their eyes is they use their bronzer as their eyeshadow. So I'm taking my Fenty Beauty bronzer. It's Stalk'r in the shade Mocha Mami. So what I've seen the girlies do is they start off their bronzer here, pull it down, and pull it to the side. So they go here, down to the side. We're gonna cover that whole lid. They take it here, down, and over, and they cover the whole lid with that bronzer. You can already see how this look is coming together. It looks so perfect already. I'm loving all the products I use. I'm loving all the little tips and tricks that I got from the girlies on Instagram and TikTok. I feel like this is definitely not the midpoint of the video, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love making these videos for you guys and just educating you guys. I have so many more videos to come that you guys are about to be like, what? Ooh, what? I didn't even. Yeah, we doing it and doing it. In my little corner of the internet, we're doing it. So come over here, subscribe, give me a follow, give me a like, put a black heart in the comments if you rocking with your girl. Let's get back to this video. Mocha Mami again, and I'm using the Morphe E4 brush. As you can see, it's slanted a little bit there. Kind of see it slanted. It is perfect for applying bronzer. Ooh. Mocha Mami does it every time for me. A beautiful shade, and it just warms my skin back up to where it's supposed to be. Every time I put Mocha Mami on, this is my favorite part of my makeup. My favorite part of doing my makeup is putting on the bronzer, especially the powdered bronzer. Now, after the bronzing, it looks like they go back in with a little bit of translucent powder just to do some baking. So I'm going to take my One Size translucent powder. I'm going to apply it just to those light points on my face. To finish up bronzing, I'm going in with my Juvia's Place Bronzing Duo Palette in the shade Deep Dark. I'm popping on this shade up here, and we're gonna carve the nose out, y'all. Finish out this eye look, I did want to pop on a little bit of shadow. So I'm gonna be taking my Morphe Nude Ambition palette. Ooh, oh, that's nice. I'm gonna smoke my eye out just a tad. I don't know if I want to take Laid and Bare or Naked Eye. I'm gonna take Naked Eye because it has a warmth to it that I'm looking for. The next step that I see the girlies doing is eyeliner. I'm gonna pop on some liner to my bottom waterline, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see what the look like. I'm going to go ahead and blend out that liner with my Morphe Jackson Hill JH46 brush. The next step that the girlies do is bronze their under eye. So let's get this under eye bronze. For my blush, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio, Velvet, Exotic, and Dessert. I'm gonna take Exotic. It's kind of that pinky color that we had there. So we're gonna go ahead in with the Exotic, which is this one right here. Wow. Anastasia did something with this one. For my mascara, I'm using the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. I'm just gonna pop that on my bottom lashes. For my lip combo today, I'm using the NYX Professional Lip Pencil in the shade Espresso, and I'm going to be taking the Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Lady. I haven't used this in so long. Whoa. One thing about Juvia's Place, everything is gonna be pigmented. I can't even be like, oh my god, it's so pigmented because it's Juvia's Place. Like, girl. I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Ice lip gloss in Cold Hearted. I have used this on so many lip combos that has turned a different color, but it's okay because it's still gonna be glossy. I just need a little bit of gloss on this lip. I don't want to put the applicator on my lips to add more color to the gloss. To set this gorgeous Instagram baddie face, going in with the Morphe setting spray, the Life Proof Continuous Setting Spray. All right, y'all, so this is the completed look. I really hope y'all like this look. Look at this look. This is the Instagram baddie look, the look that we did together. I hope y'all was doing it with me. It took me on a roller coaster today. It was highs and lows, ups and downs, but it's okay because if you just trust the process, it'll all come together, because it all came together very well. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, put a black heart in the comments. You know how we do. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. We're becoming together. I'll see you in the next video.